lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
Affirmative. Securing efficient transport now.
Remain patient. Transport lift inbound.
Perplex, I have transmitted no authorizations.
This location makes us easy prey. Swap positions.
Transport lift status incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases.
Regroup and relocate. Disregard Servo Scout. Countermeasures successful. Cut off its call for aid. Now. Arrived at access point.
Ignoel Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bio Research Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Damaged servo skull logged into mission report.
Meridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
This is why I do not trust tech priests.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Vegas biologists. What Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past. Ask about Project Zeta-6 if you ever speak to him again.
Nuisance correction requested. Delete level Xenos. Pacify.
You passed the correct door. It was nothing.
Find a blind to answer the stop mission complete. The servo skull is of little concern to the objective.
Mission objective. Trigon has breached Longinus Gamma. Formulating Trigon kill chain tactics.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
Metrian has failed thus far, and she will continue to fail.
Select preferred method of execution. Decapitation,
You're in its
desiccation,
form. For the Emperor.
defenestration, dismemberment,
Still submitted.
disembowelment, drowning, dissection, Would you like to hear more?
Borrower incoming!
The vile tyrannids are amassing! Statis, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Procure melter charges and affix them to the Tyrannid burrows.
Your righteous reek is a beacon to the Tyrannid swarm, drawing them closer
Scout
and
for
closer.
melter charges!
Find the melter charges!
Our fury requires the searing fusion of melters!
Noel will be dead by now.
Kill confirmed.
We must supplement
Major
our
Tyranid
warriors
threat.
with melter charges! Only melter charges can destroy those hive holes! Melter munitions are near. We must find them!
Out you damn thermite
Scan for melter charge signatures. Locate melter ordnance. Additional supplies
Melter
secured.
charge and dead! Cleanse those Xenos passages!
digest your flesh and biomass.
Purify the infected tunnels of the melter charges!
Iron Halo online. Xenos tunnel wave engaged.
Your brothers think you are the weakest among them.
Wargate melter charge secure.
Plant the melter charges atop their moldering passages!
Eradicate the vermin from the tunnels!
When you die, I will choose
Light
to
the
give
tunnels
your
ablaze
house
with
of
melter
agony.
charges!
Annihilate Tyrannid rally points.
Cleanse those Xenos passages!
Tyrannid burrow clear.
This is the wrong path. You must turn back.
Advance towards objective.
Reloading!
There is no turning. New orders. Purge alien.
Inside the facility, you'll find Metreon cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, interbinaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to views of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, Ignoel, that I must drag you back into the light.
Specialized virus. Xenos countermeasures successful.
Behold the truth of my faults. I am but a humble brain, patched into a mining facility, and nothing more. What reason exists to pull me from recording biomass coalescence data firsthand? I pose no threat to Galio or the Imperium, even if I should fail.
Disconnect her synaptic tethers from the facility command terminals. Stand firm. I expect her to route Xenos to assault your locus.
What the machinery is ours.
High priority Tyranny eliminated.
I am within the field.
Disruption successful, brothers.
Establish perimeter around console.
I am within the field.
The power cell is required to restore energy to the facility. Gather replacement power cell.
I beseech you, Galio, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors and Zeta 6. It was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good crops. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted after the fight.
Activated power cell.
The power cell needs to go to the generator.
Countermeasures successful. Advance to position. Iron Haven ready. Self-triage. Spirited invasion. Thwarted. Power cell identified.
Brothers, the generator needs power.
Commencing signal disruption.
Leaving the disruption radius. Get back to the console radius. We are the power here.
Futile, impotent waste of gene seed. You trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has left.
Target for calling up fresh reserves. Target silenced. High priority tyranny eliminated.
Deploying fragmentation grid. Connection permanently severed.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks. Silence! Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
Zoe, removed from combat. Asset acquired.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation. Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Meridian.
Enhanced tactic ready. Setting bombardment detected. Engaging elite countermeasures.
in cash here. Check your aim.
Rearming.
Squad, rally on my signal. Be ready.
Atmospheric conditions deteriorating.
Not even this interminable storm dampens our chapter's colors.
Kill confirmed. Many materials. Obtaining armaments. We are committed to this course. For the Emperor!
For the Emperor!
I cannot land with that burrowing abomination lurking about. Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrian's meddling code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Objective updated. Terminal to Trigon. Calibrate your aim. Strategic point locked. Leading movements. Intercepting projectiles.
Smelter charge is killed.
Elite level Xenos. Pacify. Preparing disciplinary report. Specialized bioform neutralized. Iron Halo ready. how well did you know Metrian?
Ignoel Metrian and the historical dataset she possesses are for Mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, she is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to pass, much to learn, and much to reminisce about.